Welcome to the channel. This reading will be focused on my friend and yours, Foodie Beauty, Chantal. So she's back in Canada. I just did a reading on the first of this month, 3 days ago, whatever. I don't know what day it is. Don't ask me. She's back in Canada. I have a whole playlist dedicated to my friend, Chantal. She's not really my friend, but you know what I'm saying. If you're interested, check it out. And yeah, I want to ask some questions. I don't know if they're the questions that you guys care about. If there's stuff I don't ask that you wish I had, leave it in the comments and let me know. If you're new here, I'm Melissa. I like to be a fly on the wall. I like to buzz through the blinds of the person on my mind. And right now, I want to try to tune in to the energy of Chantal. Now I'm gonna ask some questions. This is a general reading and it's for entertainment purposes only, but let's see what the cards say. I want to know, was this trip back home planned? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I said what I said in my last reading. That's what I want to see, the current energy, and I want to know, was this planned coming home? Like, you know what I'm saying? Show me something about that, please. I want to buzz through the blinds of this Chantal. The High Priestess. Four Swords, the Hierophant, Nine of Cups. I see this Four Sword on the bottom, and this High Priestess. These are energies that they're kind of quiet. They keep things to themselves. So, this Hierophant, I got this in the last reading. I used this deck for her reading, and we saw this. Represents sometimes a marriage, represents the higher power, the person, a literal, like the church, or someone from, you know, some sort of actual person sometimes that guides us on a higher path. And I say sometimes when I use this deck for Chantal's readings and I get this card, just like, this isn't for a Hierophant card, usually it's the Pope or something like that, you know. And it always makes me feel like she feels like people are laughing at her. Like, yeah, you converted, yeah, you married, you know, the whole thing. So, yeah, I would say right now, she's keeping to herself a lot of things, keeping to herself the real reason why she's run home to Canada, okay? I felt that in my last reading, that she was gonna not be totally honest with that Seven of Swords I saw in the last reading about why we haven't seen her and things that, like, connected to that. So I feel like she's being quiet. I think she's dealing with a heartbreak, this heart sitting here, the nest, this person, like, nesting, going back home, where she feels like, you know, she has roots. I think it's related to her not being fully... This is something that I've felt. I did a reading that I feel like I didn't upload or something, where I asked specifically about her converting. And I feel, and I was going to ask, I don't know if I'll see it here, but I feel like part of her converting, this might sound weird to some people, or maybe some people will totally be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I feel that this person's, Chantal, again, this is for entertainment only, but her purpose of converting, right? Like how she went to Kuwait and she wasn't really, like, learning what a person would normally immerse themselves in, like, and take seriously when they are converting to such a, you know, to any religion, but alright, something that's so strict, like, and I really feel that a lot of her reasoning for converting was purely for the clothing, to cover herself. Like, she wants to hide her face. She wants to hide her head. She wants to hide her body. Okay? And I felt that from other readings I've done on her. But I feel like this has to do with the whole thing. Like, going to Kuwait, not fully immersing herself in, you know, what it meant or means to be. Like, when she's in Canada, she can do kind of more what she would. Nine of Cups. The freedom, okay, to do things that make her happy. She didn't have that freedom in Kuwait, okay? But I don't think she's gonna, like, fully express that, and I think this represents how maybe... how she doesn't take it seriously. The religion. Okay? Alright. And a bunch fell out here. Oh my god. So this is what's, like, representing kind of, like, the overall current energy, and why did she, like, did she plan to come back? Alright. So I see the Chariot and the King of Swords. Oh my god. Alright. We have a King of Pentacle. I see a Ten of Cup. The Lovers. The Magician. The Seven of Sword. Oh, wait. Page of Wand. Seven of Sword. Page of Sword. Ten of Pentacle. Five of Wand. And it's ending with the Seven of Pentacle. Okay. So, did she plan to come back? Right? Is that what I said? Forgive me, I'm, like, fighting, getting over, like, I haven't felt well the past 2 weeks. Like, fighting a cold. And, I mean, my voice is always kind of gritty, but I sound, and I feel a little, like, So, anyway, sorry about that. Alright, so overall, I'm gonna say this is representing that Chantal, I think, is going to keep and has kept and will keep a lot of things, the real truth of things, to themselves. And it might even be because this person cannot face it, like, fully, with their eyes closed, alright? And then these two cards came out over to the side here. I see the Chariot and the King of Swords, and I'm going to be honest, I kind of feel like, this might be Salah's energy, you know, handsomest husband, and this Chariot, I don't know if this is saying that, like, he kind of pushed her to go for, like, head over her, like, you know, this was what needs to be done. Now, I'm gonna say, because of, I'm just questioning a lot of things, because... And I didn't watch, I find, I can't watch her, like, whole thing, but I tuned in a little bit to see, you know, and when she said, like, like, I'm getting an apartment here, who knows what she'll say tomorrow, you know what I mean, but, I was wondering, because she kept saying the apartment, like, that they stay in, or she was staying in Kuwait, is a building that you have to be married to live in. So what does that mean for handsomest husband? Which I don't think she was ever honest about that. Like, personally, and from the readings I've done. But I don't know. I'm just wondering, alright, sorry. I'm feeling like this is representing how the cold energy, the head over heart, like, the path, like, we crossed paths with this energy, and, you know, maybe now it's time to, like, continue on one's path. Like, this isn't going anywhere, the couple channel isn't going anywhere, you know, so handsomest husband's personal gaming channel doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Everything kind of fell apart. The path that they were hoping to take, the travel channel, like, the whole thing, nothing has worked out the way that it was supposed to, I'm feeling, okay? That, and this, look, I stand by, I mean, I've seen it for, like, a lot of the past readings I've done for a while on them, that there was another energy, okay? Another energy. So, I don't know, feeling like this King of Pentacles to this Ten of Cups to this Lovers. feeling like this is what either Chantal was hoping to gain or have in the connection. All right, the solid, rooted, you know, affection, love, the building of a life together, a future, a soulmate. All right, and feeling like this magician, you know, this represents like the person that is manifesting, but can also be a person creating an illusion. So I don't know, either Chantal not facing or trying to face, or has faced now that she has been in an illusion about what this connection has meant, that, you know, or this is representing that, because these energies look very similar to me. The king, these kings, the sword and this pentacle, they look very similar. Like this, he's grown out his beard and his hair is, you know, he let his man bun down over here. This could be like what I've been feeling, that like handsomest husband has a connection with someone, you know, someone else is built, and I'm feeling like that's in his future. All right. And we have this Page of Wands, which is like the message, and also the person I usually say that's in the moment. I feel like we saw this and this for sure in the reading, her last reading. And I think this is kind of maybe representing the impulsive nature attached to Chantal overall. And like lying to us, lying to herself, okay? This is the Seventh Sword, if you're new here, all right? This card represents a liar, a sneak, sometimes a thief. You know, this could represent that Chantal might feel like her time was wasted, that maybe handsomest husband she felt like, you know, was stealing from her. But overall, I think it's representing that she doesn't feel like she could be fully honest about why she's come back home so quickly. I don't think that this was planned. I feel like this was a sporadic, like, I don't think she planned this. And I don't really know if she was banned. Okay? If she was, she might have looked at it. I'm gonna ask. Anyway, alright, let me finish. So here, I don't know if I mixed these up, but there's a Page of Sword, a Ten of Pentacles, and this Five of Wands, okay? The Page of Sword is like the person that's finding out information, trying to find out information, sometimes a spy. I don't know if we saw this in just the last reading we did, but like, I'm feeling like, you know, she found out something about handsomest husband, okay? Either about his family, or that he has another family, or that he's working on creating a family, okay? And I've seen that for a while, and I don't know. Again, this is for entertainment only. I'm not there. I don't know, but that's what I felt. And it's like we have this Five of Wands here, which is the person that feels like we're not being understood. You know, this could be like how Chantal, she's been in Kuwait, or was there for a decent amount of time. 10 months, you know, a year, however long. And what she was trying to build there wasn't working out, okay? Everything she tried to build there is not working, all right? And I could look at that Ten of Pentacles, like her money's been affected since she has gone to Kuwait as well, all right? This could be like information, her realizing and taking in that, you know, like the relationship with handsomest husband isn't the connection that she's not gonna have these these cups, okay? That she hoped to have. And she can't lie to herself anymore about it. All right? And this could also represent the handsomest husband just was more up forward about the truth of things, you know? Like, just it's time to face that this isn't going to work out the way we planned. Because here we have the 7, it's ending with the 7 of Pentacles, which is the energy that's planting seed. So, her coming back to Canada is her way of planting seeds to restart things for herself, in a way, okay? And let us ask, and you know, I wasn't going to do any more readings on her, mostly because the last reading I did before, the one on April 1st, which I had to, because I was really curious, like, she was disappeared, and I thought maybe it had something to do with her health, but every time I pulled cards, it was, like, had to do with the relationship. So, that's why I kind of wanted to peek in on that initially, but the last reading I did before that, I saw bad things for her health. So I was leaving it there. But I'm curious, and I definitely think her plaque, her YouTube plaque, I think she dented it. I was going to answer the cards, but I don't even need to. She dented it. It's been damaged. Yeah, because, like, you threw it to the ground. Oh, she's Chantal. Alright. So, I'm feeling like that relationship with, I don't really feel like we need to go deeper into the relationship of a handsomest husband, because I said what I said in the last reading 2 days ago, and I feel like that's why she's, I don't think, yeah, alright, I said what I said then. So that's her energy, and basically she come home to plant new seeds. So what are we gonna see from, Chantal in the near future? What are we gonna see from Chantal in the near future, please? And the future's not written, but let's, 5 of Wands. This wants to come out, the wheel. I'm gonna clarify this, because, I feel like I just felt hot mess. The Chariot, the 2 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. Oh my god, the wheel. I'm wondering if this is kind of like saying we're gonna see, you know, her words being like, she's gonna be discombobulated, okay? That's what, like, her energy. Like, lacking control, going back and forth with, like, I need to control myself, I can't control myself, I need to control myself, I can't control myself. The path, like, so this Chariot card, I usually say, like, it represents a person, like, we are the fool on the fool's journey. It begins with the fool, it ends usually with the world, and the path along the way, we're riding in our chariot. I'm feeling like this is saying she's going to be going full speed ahead. So, 2 of Swords, and by that I mean, like, indulging, like, the things that she does. I think we're going to see her, like, going a little cuckoo birds, off the chain, you know, a little bit. Discombobulated. I don't know if this means, I'm gonna clarify that, but I feel like it means her equilibrium, she's gonna be all over the place with her emotions and, like, the eating and her emotional state. And I think that she is questioning, like a lot of people, all right, like, what is her path, you know? Yeah, which isn't necessarily a new thing, but, you know, that's what I'm feeling from that. Like, because I think she's really reflecting on, like, who am I, you know? Like, who am I? How did I end up in the place I ended up? Yeah. I just heard like the therapy, like if she actually goes to therapy, that's probably gonna be a big part of it. Like her kind of facing, how she ended up. I think there are things that have shaped, like if it's been a minute since I did the very first reading I ever did on her. But I do feel like there's a reason why this person is like this, and it's more than just being spoiled and that, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking this person's going to be facing a lot of like why they ended up where they ended up, okay? And they might actually take some responsibility for for things that like, cuz some stuff is out of our control in life. But I usually say, when I get this card especially, you know, the wheel of life turns, it spins. We can't control it, but we have to control ourselves. So there could be something to that, like her facing the path, like, and the path that she wants to take from here. Like, I think a lot of her mindset has been like not facing the Two of Swords, closing off her heart, blindfolding herself to truths within that, like, she just doesn't want to face, okay? Hasn't want to face, like, has refused to face. So this might be a time in this person's life where they're, like, figuring that stuff out. Because the Nine of Swords is under this, and I know we saw this the last reading for her. And I think she could be dealing with actual literal problems with her sleep. You know, her overall health. Like, if I was to read this as it, like, having to do with one's actual physical health, this could be like, you know, really having to face, like, if she doesn't take control of the things that she can control and take responsibility for the path, forget about what led you to this place, okay? Like, now, what are you gonna do now from this point on? And are you gonna keep the blindfold on and continue to be this, you know, discombobulated, like, not working on yourself because it's too difficult, and not taking and recognizing and taking the help from the outside that is required on this person's specific path, okay? Because they have proven that they cannot do it alone. All right, so what does this Five of Wands mean? I just want to, and just the gist of it. Why is this Five of Wands here? For, like, the near future of, you know, why is this Five of Wands here? Okay, so that immediately, okay, so this immediately makes me feel like, the behaviors, this is all about, like the money. Like, her trying to regain what she feels like she's lost by being in Kuwait, alright? The couple channel not doing, like, just all of it, alright? And I think we are going to see her, like, I just heard in my head, making a mockery of, like, she's not going to be practicing her faith, okay? I really feel like this was more so to hide who she was. Not even, she knows that she can't hide from, like, all of you guys, but, like, you know, not wanting to face, like, her own self, and I think physically wanting to hide her body, okay, is part of why she converted. That's what I feel. And even for the shock value, maybe, okay, knowing people are gonna be like, what? And this Knight of Wands, these are actions. Knights are taking action. Wands, impulsive energy. You know, this one's all, like, going to a party, or, like, woohoo, you know. The dark horse in the background. I think she's gonna be partying. I think she's gonna spiral a bit. Alright? And I think it's going to be because she knows it's gonna help her channel. You know? That's what I feel from that. Alright. I'm gonna leave that there, and, like I said, if there's things I didn't ask that you wish I had, I think I'm gonna do a reading on on Sam. Like, how is Sam feeling? Like, does he want to go? Is it true what she said? Does Sam really want to go back and live with her? And I might ask about Julia and Harry, like how they're doing over there with the handsomest husband. Cause like, oh my God! All right, let's pray for Sam and for Julia and Harry, really, you know, and Chantal. And Chantal. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. If you want to support what I do, you can like the video. If you don't like it, thumb it down. Like I said, if there's things I didn't ask that you wish I had, leave it in the comments and let me know. If you want to buy me a coffee, it's greatly appreciated. The link's in the description. Thank you so much in advance for any donations made. If you want a personal reading, send me an email. All right, guys. See you next time.